night, freak, get the throat and hot shit if you ain't noticed low. I'm the coldest low ho. Don't mean to brag, it just me.
Yo! No, that's crazy. Hold on. Chat.
Now, you can be a liberal guy, you can be progressive as
there she goes. Chat, everyone's
they're coming out of mental.
Everyone's watching this. Fuck it. Chat. Listen.
They're hurting and damaging our country, and they're killing our people.
Listen.
And the crime rate with what you're talking about and what we're talking about.
Are they real in the back?
Migrant crime. It's a new form of crime, and it's a very violent crime. And it's going to take
the mic is so
proportions
ass.
the likes of which this country has never seen before. And remember, these people are just getting accustomed. These are people coming out of mental institutions, prisons and jails, and many terrorists. We're having record numbers.
Chat, W. Trump or W. Kamala?
So I'm talking, I assume, mostly to a young audience, but a young audience, no matter where they're coming from, they can't be happy about this.
No, they can't. Jobs are being taken, a lot of crime. You know, so what, President? What do we do to fix that issue? What if?
How can we fix balding?
To be born in another country.
How can we fix balding? Be honest.
How would that work?
Well, that's what we want. We want people to come in, but they have to.
Is that Cuffham and Convy in the back? That's actually crazy.
One of the things that's unfair is we have hundreds of thousands of people.
Chat, should I put a hat on too? Hold on.
And this administration doesn't talk to them.
Chat, I need a hat. I feel like I'm dressed wrong. I'm dressed
incorrectly. Hold on. They're doing this, but
Chat,
some people are waiting 10 years to come in, and they've studied.
I need a hat.
They learned all about the United States.
I need a hat, chat. Hold on.
Constitution, about everything, and they're not being let in, and we're allowing people to come in from really rough places, really bad places. And they come in through caravans, and you know these caravans have 10, 20, 30,000 people. And they're pouring through Mexico.
That's crazy.
And Mexico was great when I was there. They were helping us. I had stay in Mexico.
Chat, it's under 600K.
You can't come into this.
Why is the stream under 600K?
They gave it up. Now they just walk right in. Wow. They had catch and release. We had catch and
for real though.
You catch a criminal and you release them into our country. I said, no.
You catch a criminal, release them.
Release them.
Chat, there's so many criminals. There's actually so many criminals.
You know, it's one of those things. There's so many.
How about you catch those?
They are so bad. It's like amateur night. It's either amateur night or they want to destroy our country.
Is my mic working?
Right. Do you what do you think about what's going on in Venezuela? The whole situation out there.
What's going on out there?
Well, and Venezuela is right now being run by a dictator. We were enemies with Venezuela. Venezuela was going to collapse, and people could have gone back to Venezuela. They're in our country now. They've released tremendous numbers of criminals into our country. If you look at Caracas, it was known for being a very dangerous city, and now it's very safe. In fact, the next interview we'll do it in Caracas, Venezuela, because it's safer than many of our cities after they've released their criminals into all of our cities.
Yeah.
Dude, why is the mic so ass?
You know, I'm kidding.
Chat, I kind of want to see their chat.
I have to say that because the fake news media knows that too, but they'll say, he suggested they go to Venezuela. You know, they are so bad, it's hard to believe. But anyway, so Venezuela.
It's sub-only mode?
Their crime is down 72% because they've taken their criminal elements, which are large. It was a very dangerous place, especially Caracas and the different cities. And they've moved them into the United States.
Is that Kai?
I know you're very happy. I know that your mother and father must be thrilled when they hear that.
Yeah.
Who happen to be here, I believe.
They are. They're right over there. Hey, Mom. Hey, Dad.
Are you thrilled with what they're doing?
Whoa.
I don't know.
You know his mom looks like?
So their crime rate is down 7%.
Chat, his mom looks like
They're drug dealers.
Huey's mom,
They're
bro.
criminals. They're murderers. They're
his mom looks like Huey's mom, bro. Nah, his dad looks like him, spot on. But wait, who's Huey? How do you spell Huey?
They won't have crime. So that's why I say we'll go to Venezuela for our next interview.
Huey.
It's a very serious problem. I mean, honestly, what they're doing to this country, they're destroying our country, Aiden.
The mom.
People. He's not a smart man. He wasn't smart 35 years ago. He wasn't smart 20 years ago. And now he's really not smart. No. We saw that from the debate. I mean, he's really gone down the tubes. And she is.
Oh, my God.
Look, she couldn't even pass her law exam. She couldn't pass her bar exam. And I'm not saying that because I know other people didn't pass their bar exam. But she thought she'd never be able to pass it.
Adin's mom played
this
detector.
This is who we have running our country. It's a shame. She's ultra-left, ultra-radical.
Okay.
99 vicious terrorists when she was, I guess, Attorney General. Because she was Attorney General in California. She destroyed California. Her policies have destroyed California. Her policies when she was the district attorney have destroyed San Francisco. San Francisco was the best city in our country 20 years ago.
20 years ago, yeah. We fell off.
frankly, it's not even livable.
Yeah, it's not. We're not even on the map. Chat, listen.
Cities back.
It's actually really
I got
sad.
scammed by an Indian this morning from an Uber ride, chat. I literally got scammed by a goddamn Indian that was from Morocco, bro. Literally offered me 10 minutes for 30 minutes of my time.
They're getting robbed. They're getting robbed.
$10 for 30 minutes of my time.
They're not.
While he goes to a cruise ship, bro.
And it's really sad.
I'm getting used like a condom, bro.
Where people just walk
it's so bad. Chat, it's so bad. Deadass.
Apple store and just loot, and
yeah,
it's
bad. It's bad.
It's crazy.
They loot, and not only that, they have like $1,000 or $1,500 where she started, where she won't even prosecute if it's less than $1,500.
Wow.
So you see
Mom,
these
on
people
TV.
going with like calculators, and they're adding the stuff that they're stealing because they won't be prosecuted. So that if they get nabbed, they say, no, it's less than whatever it is, $1,000.
Right.
And she started the concept of that, and it's now spreading. Our country, we need strong leadership. We didn't have stuff like this. When you look at what's happened to this country, and you look at other countries, crime rates all over the world are down. You know why? Because they're all dumping their bad people, their prisoners, and all of the people that are bad. They're not only the people on the streets, the people that are in jails. You know what they save by doing that? But they're dumping their prisoners and their criminal elements. They're dumping them into the United States of America. And our crime is going to go through the roof. It's going to go through the roof. And, if we win, and I hope we win, we should win, we seem to be winning. And, you can't even imagine that anybody would want these. This has nothing to do with me. Who would want these people? But can you imagine? They're just getting comfortable now, and they're criminals. So they're sort of laying low a little bit now because they're not comfortable. But soon they'll be comfortable, and they'll find that our police they're great.
Ex-Pro
but
Killer
they're not allowed to do their
Quazy.
job.
Yo, what's up with you, Ex-Pro Killer?
Be strong, and they could.
Yo, TTS been on, bro.
But if they do their job, they have their pension knocked out.
Ex-Pro Killer, lock in.
Taken away, their family taken away, their house taken away, everything's taken away, and they lose.
I need to put my socials up so we can get more people up in this.
A policeman today, I'll tell you, but they could do the job. We're going to have to let them do their job. We have a crime-infested nation. We're a
how you been, Ex-Pro?
Nation, and we're a
Ex-Pro, how you been?
Infested nation. Other than that, we're doing quite well.
Yeah. I want to move topics a little bit here. I saw.
Ex-Pro Killer
I'm unfamiliar with
says,
exactly what it was called. You were
I'm
speaking
good.
on
good.
stage,
I literally got ripped off by an Indian today. Literally,
and
he was like, "Take me to FedEx. I'm gonna go pick up my package."
Not a hi, hello.
And then basically he has suitcase in his boxes.
Straight trying to rip you apart.
And then basically he was like, "Oh yeah, can you take me to the cruise ship after too?"
Why
I was like, "Did you put it on the Uber app?" He's like, "No." I was like, "I'll pay you cash." I was like, "Okay." And then he's all like, "Oh, it takes 6 minutes. It takes 6 minutes."
Black journalists.
Shut your goofy ass up taking a goddamn screenshot when it's not even live time traffic. And so basically, I sat in a car for 30 minutes and he gave me only $10, my guy. $10, bro. And he was sitting real nice. He was like, "Do I have Wi-Fi in your car? Do I have Wi-Fi? Do I look like a hotel that offers Wi-Fi, bro?"
He also said,
God damn, so I got ripped off, my boy. But we're back. We made it back to the Trump stream.
She hasn't done one interview.
W. Ross chat. Is just going to push 1 mil? Why is he not pushing 1 mil? Why is he not pushing 1 mil?
Capable of answering it.
But yeah, that's my little spiel for today.
She talked about let's get rid of the elephant in the room, and she starts talking about racism and everything. I said, you didn't even say hello to me, and I'm doing them a favor.
You didn't even say hello to me. It's crazy.
To the black community, and we're getting record numbers, as you know, in the black community. And she came across, she's with ABC Fake News, which is one of the worst. ABC is one of the worst.
Right.
And she is horrible. So she was very nasty. Harris Faulkner was there. She was excellent. The other person I didn't know, she was okay. I wouldn't say she was great, but she was okay. But I did it, and it was quite a sensation. Actually, a lot of people think it was well handled. The woman.
Okay, boom. Everything's out. Everything's out. Lock in.
You can walk into a thing, and I do them a favor.
I'm literally in a meeting right now.
People said, "Why are you doing it?" I feel I have an obligation to do it. I want to.
Kind of say, okay,
you become the president for all of the.
He's putting me to sleep, bro.
A certain segment.
He's putting me to sleep, bro.
Just my, they talk about my base.
Look at Con.
But you become president for all of the people. So I feel you have an obligation to do that. Now she's not doing anything. She's not doing any interviews, because I don't believe she's capable. She starts, I don't know, she's strange. The whole thing is strange. Let's put it this way. Our country's in big trouble.
It is.
I spoke to your son, Don Jr.
Don Jr.
When I met you in Doral.
Right.
I spoke to Don Jr. a little bit. He said, man, I feel for the young generation. You guys are, look at this. Like, look what's going on here. Like, it's like you need these next 4 years. If not, he's like, I don't know how well the country's going to do after these 4 years.
Chad, we're going to fall down. We're going to fall down. I ain't going to lie. We're falling down.
Look,
we're falling the fuck down.
20 million people in by the time this election takes place. 20 million people. That's bigger than New York State.
Wait, Chad, lock it. Should I put on my red tie too? I have a red tie.
We're all for.
I actually have a red tie.
You know, all men are created equal, as the expression goes. Right?
Of course.
And now today they say all men and women are created equal. When they wrote that, it was a slightly different time. Today,
lock in.
That alone is a political.
I actually want to wear a blue tie though.
So all men and women.
Chad, I want to wear a blue tie.
But the fact
I want to wear a blue tie. Look,
when you're dumping all of these criminals and all of these drug dealers, all of these people into our country, you're really hurting our country.
Dude, he says that like he doesn't do opium, Chad. He says that like he doesn't do opium.
Very strong measures.
We definitely do. We definitely do. Moving to the next.
I guess you didn't sit lean last week.
I didn't know
dick
they were allowed
sucker.
to applaud.
Yeah, they're allowed to applaud. You guys can keep applauding.
Yeah. Good job, cheerleader.
You know, it is about
Chad, where's my applauses? Hold on.
that term because
Chad, where's my applauses?
Liberal. It's
Locking.
about common sense.
It is.
You want to have good education. You want to have borders. You want to have.
We want to have borders.
To buy a house. You want to, so many different things.
I guess.
You got to have common sense.
Common sense, huh? That's a good one. Chat. Common sense is a really good thing to have, actually.
Just a little thing. When I started campaigning almost like 8 years ago, I talked about Merry Christmas. We should have Merry Christmas again. Let's bring back Merry Christmas. You weren't allowed to say Merry Christmas.
Ho, ho, ho. What?
It's a nice crowd, huh?
Even if you're Jewish, they like to say Merry Christmas. Every one of my Jewish friends say, we love Merry Christmas.
Who hit their bet?
I'm Jewish. I love Merry Christmas.
Good. And Kamala doesn't.
She doesn't like
Kamala doesn't like Christmas.
She doesn't want you to.
Kamala doesn't like Christmas. GG's.
Insulting to use Merry Christmas. So we'll have to work on her.
Hey, Trump is funny.
You said
Trump is funny. I ain't gonna lie,
no common sense. Joe Biden. Do you think he was pushed out, or do you think he made the decision to step down?
No, he was not
that's a
only
good
pushed
question.
out. It was a coup. I'm telling you, they went in to see him.
Chad, who knows how to put on a tie? Because I don't.
It was horrible.
Okay. I don't know if I was brilliant or if he was horrible. Maybe it was a combination of both.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
I know one thing. They were saying after
Hold on, I think I remember.
Said,
I think I remember.
One of the greatest debate performances we've ever seen. And then 2 days later, they just said he was terrible.
Right.
They never gave. They took away the great debate performance stuff.
Yeah.
But anyway, no, I mean,
Is it
I did
because
fine,
he
and he
fell asleep?
He is. He shouldn't have. Look, he's done tremendous damage to our country.
Oh my
He's
gosh.
a terrible president. He was the worst president we've ever had.
Really?
She's, by the way, considered the most unpopular vice president we've ever had. But she's a horrible. She's worse than he is. I actually think he's smarter than her, and I think he's a really not smart person.
Oh my
I think
gosh.
he's smarter than she is. But she was convenient. She was there.
Chad, how do I look? How's my tie?
They have better people. I mean, they have much better. In fact, all of the people that she's looking at are considered much better than her. These were people that were thinking about running. They
Chad, how's my tie? How's my tie? Be honest.
That they didn't want to go.
Did I put it on real good
with her? And because you're the vice
put it on
president,
real good?
so they wanted to go pick them, and I think
Who fought with
virtually
it?
every one of them.
Y'all fought with it? Chad.
Would be a better president.
Chad, lock in. Chad, lock in.
We can't allow her to be president.
Stop looking at me. Stop looking at me. Stop looking at me.
She'll ruin it. I mean, already, it's ridiculous what she's saying.
And by the way, the youth is so important because youth tends to be Democrat, and as they get older, they become Republican.
Oh, okay.
We can't wait.
So my
50
cousins.
years.
So my cousins.
Make the move now,
Okay.
young people, and he's got a lot of them. All I know is my kids say, "Dad, you have no idea how big this interview is." I said, "Don't
It's
tell
a
me
big
that."
interview.
But make the move now. Don't wait 50 years. Our country doesn't have 50 years.
We don't have 50, huh?
No, that's
How many do we have?
crazy.
How many do we have?
I want to ask you a
45?
question. She did a rally.
Do we have 45?
recently. She had a rapper speak, and then she had a rapper twerk at a rally.
Yeah.
A rapper was twerking at a rally.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
wow.
want to know your thoughts on that.
Okay.
It's crazy to me to think that there could be
Yeah,
twerking
tell us.
I know.
at a rally.
Well, what Hillary did is she would go out and get Bruce Springsteen. He'd get much smaller crowds than I got, to be honest. And he had a guitar, right? I don't have a guitar. But he would fill up a place, and then he'd finish, and they'd all leave, and she'd be speaking. So now...
Finished? Like,
Kamala's
they
doing the same
finished?
thing, because nobody wants to go watch her. Nobody.
No.
I mean, she speaks for like a short. Nobody's going to want to watch her, and nobody does want to watch. Now, at least there's a little bit of curiosity, but there's no value really in going and watching her. So what she did is she's gotten a couple of rappers, and they fill up.
Yo,
the
this
place.
how many
But
gifted did this guy just drop?
Different. She has them go.
Oh my God, chat! We're at 400.
That's
We're at
smart.
444.
So in other
444.
words, they want her to finish her speech, get the hell off the stage, and then they
Come on, chat! Hit over 60. Come on.
Starts.
No, it's pretty.
It's got a
Chat, who
smart.
plays bets?
Hillary
Who
did.
plays bets?
No, I give her credit.
Yeah, give it to her a little bit.
Hillary never figured that out. She'd get some star, and the star would fill up the place, and then the star would leave. They would leave. Everybody would leave, and she's talking to an empty stadium. You know? Anyway, this is a little better idea.
Yeah, I wanna move on to the fun stuff now. I think we've definitely talked on some ideas and policies, excuse me. But I want to move on to the fun stuff because you are a fun guy. You know, I've heard a lot from a lot of people how cool you are, especially Dana. Shout out to Dana. I know you're watching.
Dana.
Yeah, he's the
There's
greatest.
nobody like him. You know?
Why is it
And
lagging?
I always say everybody can be replaced except Dana. Because this guy travels the world looking for fighters, okay? Get me fighters. He doesn't care where they from countries nobody ever heard of. And that's where he finds the best fighters. Now,
Yeah.
he cannot be replaced. He's truly great at what he does.
He's the coolest. I know you're a UFC fan, right?
I am.
Who are like your favorite fighters?
Well, I think Khabib, I mean, how good is Khabib? Do you know who Khabib is?
Of course I know who Khabib is.
Khabib was 29, 28-0, and then his father died and he stopped. But I think he never lost. I don't think he ever lost a round. Like,
Wow.
he fought many times. He never lost like a round. And I thought he was a great. I got to meet him at a fight.
Look at Con.
Because I walk in with Dana. Sometimes I do this walk in, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's where I first met you.
Yeah, that's right. Come to the.
Yeah.
If I didn't get any applause, you wouldn't want me on this show. You'd say, forget him. No, we get big applause. We walk in together.
It's crazy. You shut it down.
No, I met Khabib though, and he was very. He came to me and he said,
Chat, I have no idea who they're talking about. Who are they even talking about, bro?
Ukraine, Russia.
Of course.
Because he knows they're his
Who's
people.
Khabib?
On both sides, right? There's so many people dying in that war.
Does he have curry?
The whole culture is being destroyed. You know, the cities are coming.
I'm kind of getting hungry now.
Pouring bombs in, and he really, it was amazing. We weren't talking about fighting. We were talking about a different kind of fighting, a much worse kind of fighting.
Fighting
And
on
he was
bed?
very concerned about that whole thing, that war. He said, "You can get it stopped, and I can get it stopped. I will have that stopped before I assume off. I will, if I win the election. The first thing I'm going to do,
Raise Bitcoin.
Putin and get Zelensky. I know
Okay.
them both very well.
Yeah.
and
Collab. They're gonna do a
get them
collab.
to make a deal.
They're gonna do a Putin
crazy.
collab.
It is.
It's crazy.
It is. And that's
Convi doesn't know what he's clapping about. Hold on.
it's like your rallies in the crowd, huh?
I know. I like this crowd. I think it's good.
I like this.
I like you people.
Claps again.
You know what they are, though? They're people
Wait,
who
chat,
wanna
who's
see
the girl in
country.
white?
That's it.
It's
She's gonna
people
get
that-
deported after this session. Hold on.
They don't want to see crime.
Right.
They don't want to be mugged.
Yo.
You know, because they're selfish in that respect. They prefer not being mugged, right? But they don't want other people to be mugged, beaten up, shot, and killed. You know, in Chicago, on July 4th weekend, they had 117
Oh,
people
that's
shot.
cheeser, isn't it?
You live there.
That's cheeser on the right, isn't
117
it?
people were shot, 17 died. This is in one weekend, July 4th weekend.
Wow.
July 4th, huh?
I mean, nobody wants that. If you're living in Chicago, you have a good chance of, something bad happening. When you're
Facts.
going to go buy a loaf of bread, and something really bad could happen. So we don't.
Chat,
want
same
that.
thing
And
in
they
San
don't want that.
Francisco,
People
but mud, I ain't gonna lie.
who I just met briefly. They're great. But they're
Please
like
say
other
XQC.
People
Yo,
don't
I
want
kind of want to
crime.
look at the steak bets.
They don't want to go to wars.
How do I look at the
They
steak
want to be able
bets?
to make money. They want to be able to have a good life. They want a great education. All the things that you want, just the basic things, and we don't have that now.
Really?
Really sad, honestly.
It's all gone.
And I
Well,
know.
think of this. Israel,
Interesting.
You're Jewish. Are you a fan of Israel?
Yeah.
It would have never happened. October 7th would have never happened. if I
Oh my
was-
God.
And everybody admits it. Iran was broke. They had no money. I wouldn't let anybody buy oil from Iran. As soon as Biden comes in, he didn't have a clue. He let everything happen. But Iran was totally broke. They had no money. And I wouldn't let them, nobody. China, I said, you buy oil from Iran and you can't do business in the United States. They said, we'll
What
pass.
the fuck? Someone took my steak
But I
name
did that
already.
with everybody. And we would have had a deal, 100% we would have had a deal.
Someone took my
And there
steak
would have been
name.
No attack. There was no money left.
What a
I had
douchebag.
no money. We would have made a deal. We would have made a fair deal for them. I would have loved to have made a fair deal. I'm not looking to. I just want them.
Where
They
are
can't
the
have
bets?
a nuclear weapon. It's very simple. They can't have a nuclear weapon. You cannot let Iran have a nuclear weapon. So what happens is we worked very hard on that, and then he comes in and he allows everybody to go. China now is buying millions, billions and billions of dollars worth of oil, and Iran now is a very rich country, and October 7th would have never happened. And it wouldn't happen because they didn't have the money to pay Hamas and Hezbollah and all of these, they call them instruments of terror, a lot of different names. And so October 7th would have never happened. The recent attack on the park would have never happened. That was so graphic and so, normally you don't see that. Normally the media cuts it up, but they didn't have time.
I want to see the Trump bets.
During the day, very public. And you'd see children with their legs cut off. Those initial scenes were so horrible, where a rocket landed in a little
How do I look at
soccer
the Trump bets, chat?
Just terrible. All of that stuff would have never happened. And we'll get it stopped fast, by the way. We'll get it stopped fast. There's no games.
Amazing. Well,
Yo, what is going on? I don't even know what the fuck's going on.
Just know that your vote really does matter. And you guys really have a big decision coming up in November. You guys got to really go out there and vote for the right person.
I'm good.
Which is him.
Wow, that's
Do a little alley-oop there.
That's it?
It's funny that you do, but now I know.
It didn't hit 600. It didn't hit 600.
I've been on for years with
GGs.
people that really do like me, and they're even fair to me and everything else. But they wouldn't do what you just. They wouldn't say, "Vote for him." They do. They're short of that. They wouldn't do it. They do, and they vote for me, but they wouldn't say it. I think it's great that you can say something like that. I think it's ethical, it's fair, it's smart. And if you felt that way about somebody else, that's okay too. But you have journalists today, like that one that.
Bro, I can't even make a
intercepted
stake
me,
account, bro.
literally. That was like a.
GG's. They don't want me betting, Chad. They don't want me betting. GG's.
Saying we got to start a meeting. She didn't say, "Oh, thank you very much for being here."
No.
Just like the worst. And frankly, if I owned that network, I would fire her so fast. It was so inappropriate. And I actually, once you sort
Chad, is Con going to get deported too?
And you actually give less information than what you would have. They did it with sugar, right? But she doesn't know about sugar. That one. That was sort of terrible. It became viral, #1 viral.
Yeah.
And it was the question. It was viral. Mm-hmm. I think my answers were sort of good.
They were really good.
I think they considered to be. I can't brag, but they were considered to be very good. But the level of hatred and crazy.
Everyone on Kick is watching this shit.
From the head of the network, but ABC. I've said for a long time.
That's
ABC
funny.
is one. You have George Slopadopoulos. I don't know if you know him, but he's a nasty guy. You sit down, and yet to Biden, he interviews Biden. I said, "There's no way that Biden can handle this guy."
Chad, I kind of want to play Val.
Like he normally is.
Yeah.
He was so nice to Biden. He asked him and then when Biden couldn't answer, which he can't answer most of
GG's lag. Why? What just happened?
the questions because he has no clue where he is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Kick's broken.
Papadopoulos is giving him the answers. He's giving the question. And isn't it true that you really don't want to see war?
Should we try the new product?
Yeah.
Maybe we should try the new product. Hold on.
All you see is Kamala. That's all you see is Kamala.
Oh,
it's
the
crazy.
new
Google
product
was really, really trying to push her.
It was really crooked. It's horrible. When they had the word assassination.
Oh.
There was a big moment.
Wait, the new product is crispy. Hold the fuck on.
I got whacked.
Oh my god. Chat. Oh my god. Oh my god. Chat, that freeze is crazy. Uncle's story. Fix mic at
Whether it's
Lico.
me or anybody else.
Audio is tweaked. Nah, GG's. It can't handle. It can't handle.
It was a terrible thing. Terrible thing.
Or my internet just chopped?
Country was terrible for everything. And when you put up the word assassination, it went to Lincoln. It went to many other people. Many of them I didn't even know.
He thinks he's
there was
Lincoln.
An attempted assassination. The only one it didn't have was.
He thinks he's Lincoln all of a sudden.
Think of it. And when you put up the word assassination, it also says legitimate. They have to do something about it. And people were really angry at it. Look, something wrong with Google. I don't know if it's the people running it inside or the smaller people, so to speak, the people that are actually doing the nuts and bolts.
Wait, GG Google stocks.
It's got to come from the top. And it's so illegitimate. They have to do something about it. And, I mean, the market speaks. Everybody should maybe just go
Wait,
off.
iHolly is streaming this.
There's so many other things.
I need to stream with iHolly. Hold on.
But there are so many things. No, Mark Zuckerberg called me. And he apologized. They actually had it where, AI is dangerous. It's going to be with us, but it's very dangerous. They actually had the Secret Service agents were very brave because when I was being shot at, there were 8 shots. And as soon as they heard that first gun, I did think I did.
Yeah,
a
my
good job
Holly's so
keeping
fire.
everyone down. When you hear bullets, you tend to drop to the floor if you're intelligent.
Of course.
If you're not intelligent.
Yeah, everyone
I
got
don't
the
think
hat
Joe would've
method.
dropped to the floor.
Chai, it's the hat method.
I
It's
think
the
we just
hat
know what's
method
going
today.
on.
Hey, what's
It's the
that?
hat method today.
What is that?
Where are those bullets?
a
come
bird?
from? Oh, there they are. There they
Yeah.
are. No, I don't think he would have dropped to the floor.
Right.
But anyway, it's when you hear this and when you see
What's up, Qua Gang?
Hey, what's
and
up
he
with you,
called
Maha?
up, and there's a very
Dirk's
iconic picture.
ex Quazy watchdog. Yo, Dirk, why did you make another account? Yo, the stream is just lagging.
But there's a number of them actually, but there's one in particular that was very iconic and it's been on the covers with the fists up. And the secret agent.
Why is it lagging for me?
And I know they're going through a little bit of a questioning period.
It's just
Let me tell you, these
crazy.
people were brave.
Quaz, I want
Because
join your
those bullets
stream,
were coming at
TF.
me, and I heard them. They were whizzing
Oh,
over
you
my
can't
head.
join
I
my
had the one
stream.
here, and I went down, and they were whizzing over, and I had 7
Wait,
people,
what?
maybe a lot of people, a lot of very big people on top of me within seconds.
Right.
And a lot of people that I know would not have done that. Aiden, I'm telling
Chat,
you.
monkey see, monkey do.
When bullets are coming right over you,
Yeah.
and you got people willing to. I asked a couple of them, they expected to die. They actually expected to die, and I understood that.
Yeah.
The other thing that happened that was amazing.
Wait, is my
within
stream not
5
working?
seconds, the sniper, the Secret Service sniper, from a much further distance, 1 bullet, and didn't know about it. Now it was a communication problem, a big one.
It should be
And
working.
had it taken place,
I see it on my
10
phone.
seconds earlier.
Wait, I'm gonna charge my
would've
phone
been
real
good.
quick. Hold on.
But there was a communication
Chat, I need to shave my
problem.
pubes.
But he,
This is a big moment.
supposedly,
Chat, this is
I
a
don't
big
think-
moment, bro.
and I've gone through it too. I don't think there's
Hey,
anything
hold on.
about it. He may have heard there could be a problem, but he didn't know anything about it. Think of it. A thing like that happens. He went by the gun and
Chat,
the
this is
fire of-
huge.
and I guess when
This is
bullets
huge
come
for
out,
the
you
streaming.
fire.
This is
And
huge
he
for
was
the
able
kid
to see that
community,
from
chat.
probably more than 300 yards away. So that's
Lock the
3
fuck
football
in.
fields. That's a lot.
Chat, who we
And
voting
one
for
bullet
this year?
took him out. And if he didn't shoot him, you would have.
Is
had
Kanye gonna win
probably
this
A lot
time?
of people dead.
Right.
Chat, what's a
Probably
hot
lot of
picks?
people would have been dead. He had a lot of bullets up there.
Chat, I'm gonna
He
go
had
all
a
in.
powerful
I'm gonna go
gun,
all
and he had
in
a
with
lot
my
of
money.
bullets up there, and
I need to go all in with my
The
money.
reason he stopped was he got
I need to
hit,
go all in.
5 seconds.
Don't care.
That's pretty amazing.
care. I
Job
need to go
when you
all
think,
in.
it's sort of a surreal experience.
Wait, chat, I need to do
And
something.
you
Hold
can
on.
say that for them too.
I need
And
my
they go
laptop. I
years
need my
and they
work
don't have
laptop.
to
Hold on.
Do that. They don't have to shoot people, and then all of a sudden they're confronted, and they see somebody firing, and a lot of people wouldn't react like that. They wouldn't, they'd say, "Let's call in and find out what's going on."
Right.
His reaction time, I think, was amazing. So there was a big communication problem, and they'll get that straightened out. But the Secret Service people were very brave, and that sniper was very talented to hit a target like that
Yeah.
from so far away.
Right. Mr. President, I do want to say, first of all, you took a bullet for everyone in this room, everyone watching, everyone.
GG's.
The reaction that you gave,
GG's.
no other president is going to do that. They're going to either remain, where they are. You are a brave man. You stood up and went like this, and that was a pretty badass picture, by the way.
Well,
Let's go. Let's go. Yo, what are they clapping about? I have no idea what's
the
happening.
audience was very brave. Also, the
This
fans.
shit makes no sense to me.
And it's much more than MAGA. It's,
This shit actually makes
although
sense.
I think MAGA is almost everybody because it's what we talk about.
Yeah.
But all of those people were tens of thousands of people as far as the eye could see, and then the people in the back. And those are the people you see because the cameras.
Chat, hold on. Let me try to fix this. Hold on.
We have the bleacher in the back with, I don't know, 100 to 150
Don't do shit? Okay, say less, say less, say less, say
Those
less, say
people
less.
never moved. And if you go to crowd, we had a crowd control type person, said whenever a bullet is fired, they know a bullet and they know a sound. And we had a lot of bullets fired. So when you think of it, plus the Secret Service, whenever a bullet's fired, everybody empties out immediately. They immediately leave and they empty out the whole stadium, and they call it a stampede, like in cattle.
Yeah.
And a lot of people get killed with stampedes. They get literally
That's true.
walked
Stomped over,
over.
yeah.
Many people die in soccer stadiums.
Okay.
But when a bullet goes off, everyone leaves. Almost every time.
Yeah.
Nobody left. And you had the man behind me. He's looking.
Are you
like
talking about
this.
the sniper?
He's looking. There was no fear. It was amazing. They knew that I was in trouble. They saw that. They saw the blood because the blood. I guess you get hit in the ear. It's a bleed. I can tell.
Okay,
you.
wait, chat. I forgot to get my laptop. Hold on, I need to get my work laptop. Hold on.
We learned all these things. Unfortunately,
Chat, I'm about to get a painting too.
It was a big problem. Normally,
how's this painting? Is it cool?
You know, they disperse. Nobody left. I mean,
it looks cool, doesn't it?
Now that was a microcosm.
If I get this shit for free, that's it. GG's.
In front of me, because the speech was being made.
Yeah.
To thousands of people.
Right.
And
I don't know how much it's gonna cost though.
It was really amazing. They knew there was a problem.
Wait, chat. I need to get my.
When I got up, they were
get my
confused
work laptop. Hold on.
because Secret Service was lifting me. I guess I was getting up, and I'm looking for my shoes. I didn't want to go on a. I didn't want to go on stretches.
Hey, I
didn't
you.
want to do that. But it
Darky
was amazing,
poop.
and they were confused
Darky
because
poop.
you could be up, but you're not looking too good.
Darky
And I felt it was
pepper.
important to let people know that I was okay and our country was okay in a true sense.
Okay, lock in, chat. Lock in. Come on.
Dirk's Quazy
And so I
Watchdog
did that.
says, give rolls.
And
Give rolls?
Okay,
Okay,
say
say
less.
less.
I'll give it to you all.
They were
I'll give it to you all. Which one do you want, baby?
USA.
Talk to me.
Yeah.
Talk to me.
Wow.
Chat.
It was a,
How's my talk?
It was a hell
How's
of
my
a
talk?
horrible experience, but
You fucking with
I
that?
learned a lot
Dirk's
about
Quazy Watchdog
the love
says,
in
back.
this country.
Okay, I
Think
will.
of it. A bullet goes off, everyone leaves, and his bullets go
Should I
off.
remove your other ones?
They just
Again, a true hero.
they were no, but they were.
Who's actually paying attention to this?
The way they didn't move.
'Cause I can't lock in. I don't know why, but I can't lock in.
Because that was the same as the group in front, the big group.
I literally can't lock
Listen.
in. I don't know why.
You know, normally they say, "Let's get out of here."
Yeah.
How do we do it?
My
Dirk's Quazy
internet's
Watchdog
ass?
says,
They
just
weren't.
stood
They
and
saw
watched.
I was in trouble.
Dude,
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the internet or if it's my internet or if the kick's just lagging or I don't know.
And they
I don't
didn't
even
wanna
know
move.
anymore.
And many of them were standing up and they
In this
were
resort?
Dirk's Quazy Watchdog
Oh.
says,
one man in
this
particular
resort.
with a floppy hat,
Yo, that's a L resort. What the fuck?
t-shirt.
Okay, you got
And,
VIP, OD. What else?
Out there just looking.
Did I give you mod
It's
even
a
last time?
fascinating thing to see. And when
I didn't even give you
Dirk's
mod
Quazy
last
Watchdog
time.
says,
crowd
if
control
you want.
people say we can't even imagine.
I didn't even give you a mod last time.
That
Okay,
shows they
boom.
love-
You got the mod,
love
baby.
Me, maybe, but for the country. And
Lock
it
the
was-
fuck in.
It was pretty amazing.
That's great.
Claps, 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 claps.
Thank you.
So
Boom.
I got you a gift.
Should I
Well, a
remove?
couple
Should I
gifts.
remove the other one?
That's
Says,
good.
I'll
it's
show you.
mine.
You know,
Dark, should I remove it from your other account or no?
sorry,
So
the
we have
second
more
gift
slots?
A little bit later. But I did get you a gift.
Like,
and
do
I
you
got
have
this
access
gift
to your other
because,
account or no?
Look, you are. I feel like
Talk to me. Yo, why is this so laggy? Come on. Come on. Don't do this to me.
shout out to Nelk boys. I know you love
they're-
Nelk.
Oh, they're great.
I'll just
They're the
put auto.
greatest.
I'll
Well,
just
that
put
was
auto.
through Dana. You know, Dana's very much into this world. Dana's a young
He's
guy,
tapped in.
sort of, you know?
Yeah.
He's a young guy, sort
Yeah.
of. But Dana is
It's lagging again. Why? Is it because theater mode? You said
Dirk's
nah?
Quazy Watchdog says,
into this world.
So just leave it?
Like he
All right,
could be
bet.
an 18-year-old or a 20-year-old.
Oh, you
Dirk's
can't
Quazy
log in?
Watchdog says,
You and the
can't
Nelk
log in.
brothers and
So
the
remove
Nelk
'em.
boys, and he asked me to do their show, and I will tell you, I got to.
Yo, I'm gonna remove it for that one then if you're never gonna log back in, bro.
Do some of these big shows you do, like 60
That's two
minutes.
slots you're taking up.
Nobody cares.
Yo, who's actually paying attention to this? Cause why is it lagging so
You
hard?
do
First off,
Nelk or you, and I can already see so many people go, I hear you're doing the show with Adin.
Oh wow.
I said, oh, I've had a lot of calls. So it's like a new wave.
Yeah.
It's a new thing. It's
Yeah.
who would think it? And sometimes television is not the big deal. I sort of feel that television will always be television.
I love television.
Numbers aren't like
Chat, who likes television?
No, I
Type
would
me in the
say,
chat if you
live
like
streaming
television.
and YouTube is kind of like the new age television for younger
Eh,
people.
I moved
I-
countries.
Dirk's Quazy
Oh, you
Watchdog
did?
Says, I moved
Clips I wanted
countries.
to react.
Well, so you're locked in?
So this is the fun stuff I wanted to get into.
So because you move countries, you
Yeah,
can't
right here.
have your old account. I don't get it.
All right.
You know, I put you on Truth. That we're
Really?
doing- yeah.
Thank you, man.
Truth is my voice. You know.
Yeah.
And it's doing
This
great.
country's
Dirk's Quazy
beautiful.
Watchdog
Everybody should go
says,
go
this
on
country's
Truth.
beautiful
But I
TF.
will say,
Hella.
to put you on.
I bet
we're
it
doing
is.
the show together.
Those pictures you sent in the core, that
responses.
show is so fire.
I love it. I love it.
That show's so
okay,
fire.
So shout out.
Oh my God, why is
to,
it
Nelk,
lagging
but
again?
They kind of gave me this idea. I have two segments I want to do with you.
Okay.
The first one is use one
They're on to the segments now. It's 10:47. Chat, lock in. This is how you stream. Hold on. This is how you stream. Chat, take fucking notes. Hold on.
word that comes to mind to describe that person.
Why is it lagging?
It's a fun game.
Fun.
Let's start. All right. Who is the first
Dirk's
picture?
Quazy Watchdog
And
says,
we got
you won't
Nelk
even know
boys.
what
One
country
word.
it is.
Wait. You're not. You're not in the
Great.
same.
Okay.
So you're from
Aren't you at Morocco? Wait, no. Wait. Yeah, no. I don't even know any countries, but dog. I literally don't even know any countries. So it's cooked. It's cooked. Chat, this is so bad. Why is it lagging so hard?
with them.
Yeah.
Try watch someone else.
Quazy Watchdog says
Not even,
you probably
honestly.
won't.
You know, every time.
Yeah, I don't know any countries,
Just
bro.
only
They're
love.
all good.
They're
All I know
really
is
good.
North America. That's all I know.
In a way, you would be competitive.
That's really all I know.
They're more bigger on the YouTube side of things. I'm more live, so it's a lot. It's a different
see. So
world,
it's different,
but it's kind of like parallel.
Look at them. I mean, they're just great people. That was Dana White. He said, you got to do them. I said, who are they? I didn't know. And after I did them, it was like an explosion.
All right, let's see.
Dude, this girl looks high as fuck.
Me.
Well, I can just tell you that one word would be
Bosnia and
Our
Herzegovina.
sons told me
Bosnia
about
and
you,
Herzegovina.
and
Okay, God, Bosnia, I might have heard of, but
Quazy
hers, I don't have no
Says
idea.
Go to maps.
my
No, we're not going maps right now. No
Daddy's
maps.
really big. I said, yeah, but what about else? He said, he's also a friend of mine, right?
Yeah.
Why is my shit so laggy?
Big stuff, Aiden. He fights. You wouldn't want to have
Elon.
against you. A little bit true with all of these people that you show, and there's a good one. Elon, a genius, truly a genius. You know, I see
He
the
is, he
rockets
is, he
come
is.
down with the engines, and they're coming down, and the engines are landing without.
Oh, this is our
No
segment.
wings,
One
no
word to
nothing.
describe these
That was
people.
a
They're
couple of
they're
years
like
ago.
describing goats.
What is that? And I called.
That's good.
I said, what was that all about? He says, well, we want
That's
to
a
be
good
able to
segment.
save the engines, not that they go into the ocean and all. But he really is. He's a genius.
Where's my
He's
work
also
phone?
a good, very good person. Elon.
Yeah, he is. He's an absolute genius.
Quazy Watchdog says Herzegovina is literally
yeah.
a part of Bosnia.
Oh,
So he's very complicated.
yo,
Let's say
Herzegovina. That sounds so hard to even
because
pronounce.
he is, he's a really nice
But I
guy,
believe
he
you.
can
Whatever
get
you say,
himself
I
into
believe.
trouble, and he can get some other people. But you know, he's got a
Dirk's
got a
Quazy
good heart.
Watchdog
But he's
to see how
complicated.
beautiful the country
Tanya.
is.
No maps. Wait.
Fake, but in all fairness, look. But she knows it. She's got a thing going. It's a good thing. She's a good thing for her.
Dirk
There's a
says
certain
nature.
something she's got. She's got a spark. That's pretty amazing, actually. She's got a good spark.
Dirk is so troll. Dirk,
so-
walk in. Come on.
I'll change it. I'll say spark. She does have. She gets on. You know, when she was running against a gentleman from Queens, and I asked his people. I said, "Are you careful?" This guy was going to be Speaker of the House. It was going to be him, not Nancy Pelosi. And Joe, he is a good politician.
Yo,
a
why
real
is my
pro.
internet not working,
Been
bro?
around for a
Quazy
long
Watchdog
time, many
says,
years in
why no
Congress.
maps?
No maps.
And I
We're never
watched
doing.
on
We're not doing no
television
maps.
One time I saw a clip of her speaking, ranting, raving, going crazy. And I said, who's she running against? She's running against Joe. I said, oh, does he know what's going on? Oh, he's got no problem, sir. He's got no problem. I said, is he doing any debates? No, he doesn't have to bother with the debates. He's been there for years.
Yo, my laptop can't even load.
Tell him I said
Why can't my laptop load?
that he should be careful. Because I saw her. And
How much does this painting
I
cost?
said, she's Evita. I called her Evita. Maybe that's the best.
I can't with hats. This should make me too
I said,
itchy.
she's Evita. She's in the streets screaming, shouting, going crazy, hugging people, hugging. Everybody's being hugged. I said, he better be careful. And she took him out. So, you know, I give her credit. But she's got a lot of sizzle.
Sizzle.
Well, there's a
Who's this guy?
powerful.
Powerful.
He's a powerful man. I know him very well.
Okay.
I know him probably better than anybody in this country knows him. And
Wow.
I got to know him extremely well. We had a great relationship until COVID. COVID was a step too far. But we
COVID
did very well
cock-blocked?
with China.
Nah, COVID
President
cock
Xi.
block. On God, I did.
We did
Chop, my head
very well with China.
itches.
Took in hundreds of
Oh my God,
billions
I need to
of
stop
dollars.
saying
No
the F word. Hold
president
on.
Took in 10 cents. I took in. And I exposed China. Look, I want China to do great. Okay, but they can't take advantage of us like they were doing for
Chai.
years and years. We'd lose $500 billion a year in trade, all of that. But then COVID came in, and it really, I changed, but I will have a very good relationship with him. There's no going to war with him. He doesn't want to go to war. We're not going to go to war.
Okay.
And we had a very good relationship.
They have a
Actually,
peace
he was
treaty,
right in
chat.
this room. He came to this country,
That's good.
and he stayed here for a number of days, as you remember.
Chai, if you want to go war with
And
someone,
we had
who would it be?
incredible meetings, a very
Who would you
famous
want to go to
meeting
war
in the
with?
dining
Who
room.
would you want to go to war with?
But he loves his country, and he's very strong and very powerful and very interesting. But he really does love his country, I can tell you that.
Let's see who we got next on this list.
Yeah. Gavin Newscum. You spelled it. No, you spelled his last name.
He literally ruined California. Beautiful
GG.
state.
Was that a
California is
bet?
Beautiful. He ruined it.
And when you watch him,
He
he's
ruined
always
Cali,
saying, "Oh, we're
chat?"
doing so great."
Right,
We're not
right.
doing great. We have
He did it for the
holdings
money.
in
He did it for the money.
And
Let's be honest, he did it for the money.
Right on the ocean, right on the
It is what it
Pacific
is.
Ocean, in Palos Verdes. So beautiful. It's a club. It's big.
Chat, what the fuck is going on with my internet? It's actually so bad. I'm actually getting like
California is
super annoyed.
One of the most beautiful places in the world in terms of weather, in terms of everything. And they're just destroying it with crime. The crime is.
You're trying to fix your Wi-Fi too?
Dangerous place. And he, I think it's a shame because I like him. I got along with him great. I helped him a lot with his fires. I kept saying, why don't you do something about the forest fires?
Yeah.
There's no reason to have that. There's no management. They have no management control over the forests. I said, you have to do things. But I got along with him great, but he has not done the job. Sad.
Got a few more. Let's see what we got next.
Yeah. He's turned very liberal, actually. They say he's the son of Fidel Castro, and could be. I mean, anything's possible in this world, You're going to learn as you get older. You've seen a lot already for your age. Per age, I would say. Per year spent, you've seen as much as anybody. But
yo, the views are at 481 now.
I get along
That's
with him
crazy.
very well, actually. But he seems to be going very progressive, and the people of Canada are not liking it. I mean, if they had a good conservative person, maybe they do, maybe they don't. I don't know. But somebody that's a strong conservative would win in Canada. Canada is very unhappy about the way they've been treated as people.
Uh-oh.
But I got along with him well. Now, this man, I really
Chad, does
got
he
along
still
with
have his
well.
double
We had,
chins? Hold on.
Little Rocket Man. We had the red button. He
Little
said,
Rocket Man.
I have a red button on my desk, and I said, no, I have a red button too, and mine's bigger than yours, and mine works.
Wait.
It was
Okay, that's golden. Chat.
a really bad month and a half. It was very, very tough on President Obama. Very tough on everybody.
I'm slow at that shit.
It's the hermit nation, and it really is. I mean, it's. I said to him, "Do you know Elton John?" No. I said, "Did you ever hear the song Rocket Man?" And I actually played him the song Rocket Man. He said, "No, I've never heard it." I said, "You're Rocket Man." He said, "No, you call me Little Rocket Man, not Rocket Man." But I tell you what. So we had a very nasty 2 months. People were actually worried about it because it could have been dangerous. But President Obama told me that this was the single biggest threat to the United States, was Kim Jong-un of North Korea. And one day I got a call from people that wanted to see me about him, and he wanted to meet. He did not want to meet with Obama, did not want to meet with anybody. Got tremendous nuclear capability. He does. And we've checked that closely, and he does. I got to know him very well, and I got along with him great. He's very smart. He's very strong. He's the absolute leader. A lot of people say, oh, maybe he's not the leader. He's the absolute. When he's around, his people are standing up at attention. I've never seen. We were at a luncheon. They had
You have to, or else you're going to get shot.
And 20 people among, looking at each other.
Right.
In Singapore, we had a meeting in Singapore. It was the biggest press conference I've ever had. There were thousands of paparazzi. I've never seen anything like it. I think people said they've never seen anything like it. I was walking in, he was walking in. We met in the middle, remember? And
Yeah, of
the
course.
place just went crazy. But we got along very
Chat,
well.
I want to show
He's
off my
very,
tie. Why is
very
my mic
smart.
like this? Hold on.
And
I want to fix my mic position.
He's a real power. He's a real power. I think he's upset that I'm not there.
How's this?
Nothing would have happened with him. We would have gotten along with him fine. I was trying to get him to do, his country is, you talk about location. I'm a real estate guy. He's right between, think of this, Russia, China, one side, and South Korea on the other. I said, you have a great piece of real estate. You could make so much. You could have gorgeous things. I said to him, think about gorgeous condos going up on your shore. He's got a lot of
Take off the bag.
ocean. He's got ocean frontage on both sides, right? But
Chad, let me
I
get
got along
comfortable,
with
Chad.
him
Hold
great.
on. Let me
We would
unbuckle
have
my
no
belt.
problem with him. Now he's getting very angry with
fuck?
us, and he's getting very angry with. I understand he doesn't
Papa's
like
comfortable,
her. He
Chad.
doesn't know
Papa's
her,
comfortable.
but he forms opinions, and he doesn't like her. And he thought that Biden was a stupid man, a very stupid man. He would say that, but I say the same thing, so at least we agree on something. Biden is, they really
Good
have
for
hurt
you.
our country. These people have hurt our country. Kim Jong-un was great for as long as he was there, as long as I was there was going to be no problem, that I can tell you. We met in Singapore. I got to know him so well. And, I always say that we have enemies from within, and we have enemies on the outside.
Okay.
So he would be considered, I guess, an enemy. I think he would be absolutely fine. China, the same thing. I always say if you have a smart president, you don't have a problem with the outside. but you still will have a problem with the inside because these people are sick. They're sick. And the people from the inside, I mean, they're willing to take down our country. It's incredible. When I look at guys like Adam Shifty Schiff, he's such a bad guy, such a liar with the Russia hoax. It was a total hoax. It went on for 2.5 years, and total exoneration, nothing to do with Russia. The opposite. I was the worst thing that ever happened to Russia because I stopped the pipeline, the Russia pipeline. It's called Nord Stream 2. Nobody ever heard of Nord Stream 2. But, it was just 2 years of this stuff. And actually putting our country in danger because you put your country in danger with another country. They made up a hoax. It was made up by Hillary and Adam Shifty Schiff and some of these people about Russia. And they did it actually as an excuse for her to lose the election.
Wow.
So this guy's chin is insane.
You lose. She was expected to win. She didn't win at all.
So would you, XX Pro?
People thought she was going to win. She didn't campaign hard
So would you.
enough.
So would you.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe she did. Maybe she didn't. All I know is we'd have stadiums with 50, 70,000 people. She'd go and she'd have 150 people. And I used to say, why am I going to lose Michigan if I have 75,000 people and she has 100? Why am I going to lose that? I turned out to be right.
Expert killer
We
says
won states that hadn't been won by decades.
What about him?
And it was an amazing thing. But
Chat, what about Kim Jong?
Is really
the triple chins?
getting along with the foreign leaders.
His chins are insane,
if you're
isn't
smart, our country is safe. If you're stupid, and that's a problem. We have stupid people there now, and those people are very dangerous right now. Right now,
Who?
I'm hearing there's going to be an attack tonight
Really?
by
Skibbity Trump.
Iran.
On God,
Expert
Skibbity
killer
Trump.
says
Tonight, I'm
Skibbity
telling
Trump.
you right now. I hear
On
it just
God, Skibbity
through
Trump.
the same way.
Yo,
There's
what the
no top secret information.
Why are you lagging again?
But I hear that Israel's going to be attacked tonight.
Oh!
If I were president, nobody would even be talking about that word because it wouldn't happen 100%. And it's so, but when you have Pelosi and when you have Schiff and you
Not
have
Nance,
all these
Nance.
people, I mean, when you have
Chat, is
people like
Pelosi
Schumer,
negative
you have all
Nancy?
these people are a danger to our country. And they get a guy like Biden in, he's just a vessel. He has no idea where the hell he is.
He's a vessel.
He's their perfect vessel.
He said he.
Because he'll do anything
Wait.
that they want. So we really have dangerous people. They go
No,
after
that
their
was
political
funny.
opponent, like
This
me.
guy's like,
I mean, me being.
he's sick with his
especially.
funniness.
I mean, they've used law enforcement to go after me. They've come at me with everything. We just won the big case in Florida. You saw that. That was the
Okay.
big case. That was the biggest of the cases.
Yeah.
And we won that conclusively. We had a brilliant and very fair judge. I mean, if I have fair judges, I win every case. But they put you in cases where the judges are totally corrupt, where like in New York, where the whole legal system is actually bringing down the state and bringing down the city because the corruption's so bad. But we have to solve the problem from within. The problem on the outside, if you have somebody smart, is you can handle it.
He's a creative,
easily,
chat. This
actually.
guy's creative.
But the problem from within, we have people that
Oh my God,
truly hate our
chat.
country. We have to-
The
we have
stream
to
just went
solve
up to
that problem.
I wanna
564K.
get this right with what I'm about to say.
The stream
because
just went up to
you guys said
564K, chat.
About
I think
booking,
everyone who bet it for over,
and
they
I wanna
got
say,
paid.
I
Chad,
wanna
they
get
got
this right, so I'm
paid.
pulling out my phone. The same DA, Fannie Willis.
Right, Fannie Willis.
She treated you very unfairly.
She goes by the name
Oh,
of
it's
Fani.
Trump
even though it's
bingo.
F-A-N-I. She wants to pronounce Fani. She's
Wait, hold on.
little French,
Yeah.
little French accent. And her
Yeah.
lover, Wade, right?
Yeah.
Mr. and Mrs. Wade.
Would you say she's very unfair?
Well, not only to me. There are many people. She wanted to indict a senator, a couple of senators, I understand, that had nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
There are many people. And
Is that
this
the guy-
Is that the guy from
Georgia's
Fortnite?
phenomenal.
I don't know.
Georgia's a great. I love the people of Georgia. I've done great with the people of Georgia.
He said Georgia?
Alabama, South Carolina, North Carolina, but Georgia is so good, and she's destroying it. And the governor should do something about it because, look, these are innocent people. These are patriots. They
Wait, it's a
complain
she. I don't
about
think it's a
an
guy,
unfair
bro
election,
killer.
Right.
and they want to put them in jail for the rest of their lives.
Right.
Hillary Clinton still complains. Stacey Abrams from Georgia constantly complains that she won the election. She said she won it twice, and she constantly complains about it. Nothing happens to her. We have 2 tiers of justice in our country, and they used that on me, and my numbers went up. And I think I'm the first one.
The numbers
that can
are
say that.
up.
The numbers don't.
News
go
is
up,
news.
No.
but they have with me because I have a platform like being with you today.
course.
I can talk about how unfair it is. It's terrible. You complain about an election, they want to put you in jail.
Right.
It's not even thinkable. But they've weaponized government. This
No,
is
those
Biden.
girls just keep taking shots.
That surround him, the people that surround him, and the beautiful. They have a desk.
He looks high as
resolute
fuck,
desk. It's
bro. What the
incredible.
fuck?
In the Oval Office, the people that surround the resolute
chat, you guys wanna
desk,
see her?
What they are is a real danger.
You guys are gonna
to our
leave me
country.
for a
I will
stream,
tell you
though.
that. I'm not even sure Biden has any idea what's going on.
Right.
He's perfect for them because they are running the country, and Biden doesn't have a clue. He just wants to go home and go to sleep. Yeah. He should have never been president.
I know Fannie
Nah,
Mae
that's
is treated
tough.
very unfair. I have a friend who's currently being treated unfair by her. He's a rapper named Young Thug.
Yeah.
And I was just.
I heard that actually.
Yeah, I just was wondering if there's a way that we can make sure he gets treated fair. That's all.
So
Young Thug.
I've heard about him.
Free Young
and I heard
Thug.
he's being treated very unfairly by
unfair.
her.
Yeah.
And I would tell her she's got to treat these patriots that are being all terrible. They're going after him. And I hear Young Thug is being treated. I heard the name.
Yeah.
I heard it from other people where they say he's being treated very unfairly.
Very unfair.
So he's got to be treated fairly.
Please.
Another one. Do another segment. 11:04. Come on, lock in.
Next on the couple. We have a couple more people left.
Okay.
Okay, lock in.
Hopefully some good ones. Well,
Voldemir?
So he was very good with me because when
Is
they
that
were
the Harry
doing
Potter guy?
Russia hoax,
Vladimir?
they said I did something with him on a phone call. And basically, I
I have no idea who the
Next week, tall
is winning
3A.
the presidency.
right.
And
Who's Tau
said some
3A?
other things which turned out to be perfect, better than perfect. If he sees any corruption, please report it to the Attorney General of the United States, which we have an agreement
Tesla?
with the country. We have actually a
What's Tile?
signed
What's Taylor?
contract with them, a very important one that because
I don't know what you're
Ukraine
talking
has
about,
always
bro.
been
Bro
known
Killer,
to
what are
be
you talking
corrupt.
about,
I don't
bro?
know if you know that. It has been a very corrupt country. I think the people are great, but it's been very corrupt. And I said, if you find any corruption in the country, you should report it immediately to the Attorney General. I did say that. And it was a very good thing to say. It turned out I was 100% right in saying it. So they made up a phone call, but fortunately, the phone was essentially taped. The call was essentially taped. I didn't know this, but a lot of times when you're talking foreign leaders, they have tapes or they have stenographers. And we had two
Wait, one of our
professional,
coworkers is
really
leaving,
great
Chad.
military stenographers. So every word. So when they said I did
We will
these
have a
things,
send-off
Expert
lunch.
says you
and
got
then
proof.
I said, was that
Proof?
taped or did they have the stenographers? The answer
Proof
was
of
yes.
what?
And they got all the way down the line to impeach me. They wanted to impeach me over this phone
Wait,
call.
did I even
Single
say
phone call.
anything? What are you talking
And
about?
I knew that I had them because I had the tape or the stenographers, everything perfect. Every word was said. And then they
Oh, you're
did
talking about
the,
Trump?
impeachment. And just before
wasn't
that,
paying
'cause I
attention.
remember
Wasn't even
Nancy
talking
Pelosi
about-
was crazy.
please.
We can't impeach him. Look at what the phone call was. She saw the phone call.
Yeah.
And then they decided, well, let's do it anyway. Can you believe how bad these people are?
It's at
Well, let's
550.
do it
It's at
anyway,
550
'cause they
right
had the
now.
phone call.
GG's.
It was- That's where Tim Scott, a great guy from a senator from South Carolina, he said, wait a minute, I've just read the phone call. That phone call.
Chad, it's
He was
going
the first
up.
one to speak up.
That shit is
Tim
going
Scott
up.
of South Carolina. Then Republican senators spoke up, and they were great. I mean, there was great. Of course, the only one was Mitt Romney. Real stiff, a real stiff.
Mitt
And
Romney
he couldn't
style?
get elected dog catcher right now, but and he actually voted. He actually only took a half a vote away, but everybody else voted for me, 100% unanimous with the Republicans, and it was fine. But what they did was they made up a call. And then when they found out
Dude,
that
desktop
I had
game
a-
streams are on the way.
Desktop
They
game
looked
streams
really
are on the
bad.
way.
and they had a decision
Bro,
to make. Do
why
they
are
pull
you
it?
sounding just
I
like
said,
me?
"No, we shouldn't be doing this, but let's go ahead with it anyway. I did nothing wrong. So you have to be careful. So let me just say about him. So
Yeah.
when they called him and they asked him, did President Trump say anything that was inappropriate or wrong? He said, absolutely not. It was a very nice phone call. There was nothing unusual about it at all. And he could have grandstanded. He could have said, well, you know.
Yo, my head is so
And,
itchy.
He didn't say that. So I respect him. I think that I will be able to make a deal with him and Vladimir Putin very quickly,
It's great.
even though it would have been a lot easier before.
Oh, this guy's
Warsaw, and you wouldn't
Putin.
have 500,000 people, or maybe much more than that. I think you're going to find that the number of people dead is far greater than what they're saying. That's a really nasty. It's a nasty thing going on over there. But I think I will be able to get him and Putin together, and we'll get it ended. It would have never started if I were president. It had no chance of starting. You know, I knew Putin very well,
Yeah.
know him very well.
Expert
it
Killer
was the
says,
apple of
"This
his
got
eye.
canceled today,
Ukraine
chat,
was the
but
apple of
high-key
his
am feeling
eye.
a
He
desktop stream
did
tonight.
love it. He did want it,
Finna cut.
but he knew he couldn't do it. He would not. He knew he could not do it.
No,
He
we
would
already
have
cut
never
up
done it if
last
I was
week.
president. And now when you look
Should we
at
do it
all of
again
the
right
death
now?
and all of the destruction, even
Should we
of
do it
their
again?
culture, because those cities are wiped to the ground. You know, most of the cities
Horrible.
outside of Kiev, most of those cities are wiped down to the ground, and it's so sad. And when those buildings come down, there are plenty of people in the. You know, people think those buildings don't have people. They have a lot of people in those buildings that don't want to leave, and those buildings come down. They're big buildings, big heavy buildings, and they come down, and the people are crushed instantly. They're crushed.
Horrible.
Missiles hit them. So I'll get it, but it could have been so. I mean, if the election weren't rigged, let me tell you something. If the election weren't rigged, we wouldn't have had Ukraine and Russia. We wouldn't have had the attack on Israel. And Israel would right now not be fighting. There would be no problem. And we wouldn't have had that horrible embarrassment of Afghanistan, where we gave them $85 billion worth of equipment and we lost 13 soldiers, many injured, many bad. You know, nobody talks about the ones that don't have arms and legs and their faces wiped out.
Oh my God.
But none of that would have happened, and inflation wouldn't have happened, because inflation was all started by their stupid energy policy.
Yeah.
These people are incompetent, and I tell you what, I worry about the next 5 months.
Can't tell if he's
even
serious
after
or
the
not.
election.
Expert
They're there
Killer
for 2
says,
months after
working
the
on
election.
Saturday's flyer, is this a
I
good
worry
one,
that bad
chat?
things can happen
Interview
in 5
Essie
months,
trying to
because
get the Q gang what they've been
these
wanting.
people that are there and they are grossly incompetent.
Gotcha. I want to touch base
I'm
real quick on
dead.
the inflation thing. So, you know, I saw
Where
you
are you
what
getting
was
this
speaking
shit from?
in
Is this from
Nashville.
Noties?
You talked about crypto. You said that crypto can help with that. You know, you mentioned that it's somewhat like gold. Do you think that, you know, when you get back in office, you would still fully support crypto? And, you know, I just saw that the U.S. government, ever since you spoke about it, they're selling crypto. They're selling it. So what would you do if you were in office with crypto?
It's something they shouldn't be doing, because they should be trying to build it. So if we don't do it, China's doing it, other places are doing it, and they're doing it anyway.
Yeah.
And it's a very modern currency. It's a very modern form.
What is he
And
talking about
I know
Bitcoin
a lot
now?
of very good people that are really into that world and into that market. They're smart. They're good people. And they think it's going to be very beneficial. And remember this, though. It's very important. It's like AI. Do you love it? Do you not like it?
I love it.
If we don't do it, China's going to do it, or other people are going to do it.
Yeah.
And we can't be left behind. And crypto is
We
right in
can't.
that sphere. And it is a form of currency. And again, China's already doing it. But if we don't do it, they're going to do it. AI is something that's really at the top of the list.
Yeah.
And there are pros and cons to everything. But China is trying to do everything.
Yeah.
And we've got to beat them to the punch.
I would love to see you and Elon, you know, get together and talk about AI together. I think it's really, really important, because, you know, Elon with what he's doing, and then obviously you guys could really come together, maybe try to find some solutions for AI, because it is getting out of hand. You see a bunch of fake stuff. It's really getting crazy.
It's, you know, one thing about AI that's interesting is, and who would believe this, to really be at the top of it and to dominate, because China's very much into the artificial intelligence, right?
Yeah.
Even the name is sort of a weird name, because artificial intelligence sounds like, it's not really a very good name when you think about it. It's artificial.
No?
Yeah.
It says like fake intelligence, right? But regardless, so you need massive
So what would you
amounts
call
of
it?
electricity to be able to compete. Did you know that? Electricity.
Yeah.
That's true.
And if you don't build twice the amount of electricity that the country currently has, now think of that number.
Wow.
You need more electricity.
Jack, how am I
than
gonna
the
charge
country
my
has for
car?
Everything times 2.
Times 2, huh?
So nobody's going to be able to.
Wow, this
get
guy's
that
a
done but me. I'm the
mathematician.
only
Hold
one,
on.
because you're going to have to build power
Jack, hold the
plants
fuck
at
on,
every
lock in.
plant. You're going to have a power plant for every plant. It's all electricity based. It's amazing.
Right.
You need massive amounts of electricity. In the meantime, they built 8 chargers in the Middle West. For
Like
cars,
Dodge
because
Chargers?
We shouldn't have, obviously, all electric. You know, they have this electric car mandate.
Did my shit
And they
just
don't
freeze?
go far. They cost a lot. They're going to be made in China. And under Biden, he wants everybody to drive an electric car. No more gas-propelled cars. No more hybrids. No more anything. Think of
Yeah,
it.
no more,
How
no more,
crazy.
no more, none of that.
And you
none of
can
that.
drive a car from here to Los Angeles on a tank of gas. Same thing with trucks. They want trucks to go electric. They'd have to make 6 stops to get to Los Angeles. With diesel, they don't have to make any stops, and they have left over. And the
Sure.
truck gets lighter as you go. You know, one of the problems with that is the weight. the weight of the batteries is so heavy, it's 2.5 times heavier than a truck without, with diesel. And
So I
would have
guess
to
the engine
rebuild
isn't
all
heavy,
of your
chat?
bridges all throughout the country. And I asked, the trucking industry supports me because of this. I mean, they probably like me, but they support me because of this, because they're not going to have an industry. I said, when you explain that you're going to have to rebuild all of your bridges in the country, when you explain that to the government officials that come and harass you, don't they say, oh, I see, well, then it doesn't work. Just that one thing, it doesn't work. When you explain to them that you have to stop 6 times for 4 hours a stop, and you talk about a supply chain problem, right? But I said, when you explain that to people, just tell me, do they say, oh, then we can't really do it? Because, it makes sense. We can't do it.
Of course, yeah.
It's all right. You could have a child go into a meeting, and within 1 minute or 2 minutes, they would convince you that it doesn't work. Maybe sometime, but I think it's essentially never going to work. In my opinion, it'll never work because you're always going to have a weight problem. You're always going to have, it's never going to be the same kind of a thing where you can drive for 2 days without stopping. It's just not going to happen that way.
That's true.
I said, what do they say when you go in and explain this? They don't care. They say, we don't care.
So I guess he doesn't want to charge his phone every night, huh?
One gentleman, the biggest
He doesn't want to. He wants to have a phone
all my life
that
I've
runs
been
on
buying
gas,
trucks. For 50 years,
runs
I've
on
been buying
diesel,
trucks.
and you can use your
every year they got
phone
better, bigger,
for the whole
stronger,
goddamn week.
more beautiful. Every year for 50 years, they became more efficient,
Fuck
more
it,
fuel
change,
efficient,
chat.
better pollution
I don't want a
control,
monitor.
everything.
I don't want a
And if they
monitor to
make us
run
do
on
that, we'll go
electricity.
back
I don't
50
want my
years,
lights to
more
run
than
on
that.
it.
He said a truck
Chat,
50
I want
years ago would have been
flames.
better
I want
than
fuel.
what they're
I
making
want
us use right
diesel.
now. And I
Let's
said,
use
when you
candles.
explain
Let's
that,
go
do
back
they
to
do anything?
candles.
They sit there, they look, and they say, we don't care. That's our mandate. You have to go all electric. These people are going to destroy our country. We can't let them do it.
Horrible, horrible. Mr. President, I know you're very busy. It's already.
How does he know this?
How much time would you say we have? Because I do want to give you this last gift.
Well, let's go do the last.
He bought him a watch. He bought him a
So far,
watch.
I like the gift you gave me.
Yeah, well, you're gonna like this other one too. Hold on 1 second here. Whoops, I actually closed that out. Let me go full screen real quick. You go full screen on the OBS, and then you should have the live view or the IRL. You kill it. You make kill it.
It's great stuff. I don't know if I have enough time.
All right. So this next gift is outside.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
Yo, he has a ROG. That's crazy. Wait, what was the first gift? Hold on.
You don't know how much.
Thank you very much.
Since day one.
Really, day one, huh?
Yes.
You love her.
Day one, huh? Out the womb, huh?
Please get a picture with her. She's
Yes.
engaged.
Can I do that?
Yeah, of course.
Can I take? Come on,
Somebody
let's
take a
go. You
picture.
I'm getting hungry.
You stay right there. We're going to take a good one.
I'll take a great one.
Thank you so much.
I got some good ones.
Chat, how many people are gonna get deported? How many cheerleaders are gonna get deported here?
She's probably tougher than I am.
Count them up.
Have a good time, everybody. See you tonight.
Yeah. So what's your good side? What do you like walking on? What side do you like walking on?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, you look good from both sides. Yeah, it doesn't really matter at all. X, come on outside with the truck. Come on? Yeah.
This will be
By the
interesting.
way, do you like my buddy Felix's shirt?
I love that.
Felix, by the way, Mr. Trump.
That's fantastic. Wow.
Yeah, you got the grills on.
I like that. Hey, I know. That's what I noticed. I noticed the grill.
Nice to meet you, brother.
Nice to see you. Thank you.
Nice to meet you, brother.
Well, you can already see the gift.
Yeah, I can. Wow.
You can't miss it.
That's an Elon.
It is an Elon.
Wow.
Shout out to Mr. Musk.
He got him a truck.
Hey, that is
He got him a truck
I'm
when
gonna
he
close the
literally
door
just
really
said
quick.
no more
Just I'll
electricity
wrap.
cars.
Check out this rap and let me know your honest thoughts.
I think it's incredible. I think it's incredible.
Go to the front.
So you know what they did? AI. What Google did is they took, or they let it happen. See the Secret Service agency?
Yeah.
They're angry in there.
He
put
doesn't like
smiles on their
electric
face.
cars, for real. He
Yeah, no,
doesn't.
That's just terrible.
He just
Yeah, I
said
know.
that,
But
bro.
that's how easy it is to manipulate
It's
everything.
a little bit scary.
Yeah, it is.
And they
It's
still
very
gave it to
scary.
him.
We need like a system where we can quickly
They still
fact
gave
check
it
things
to him.
see
They
if it's real.
didn't listen, bro.
And right now they don't have that.
No,
TikTok
they don't.
brain's insane.
So I know we're not going to drive anywhere, but I was wondering if you wanted to like listen to like a song in here.
Let's go.
All right, cool. This is how you open it up.
It is.
Yeah,
It is incredible.
I'll get on the other side.
Wait, who's that girl? Hold on.
Okay,
What
you
a
can
rap. Wait, GG's. Is that it? No. No. Chat. The stream.
Bottom left.
Kick is done.
This?
Kick is done. Kick is done. Kick is done. Kick is done. Internet crashed. Chat, the internet crashed. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. GG's.
It says
Oh, wait.
timeout started.
Okay.
Let me just try this one more time.
Is it hooked up to the Wi-Fi?
Should be. Yeah, I think we're live. Let's see. We'll know in a second if we're live
That
right
plate
now.
says Tiber
Let me
Truck?
know if we got a live on the...
Yo!
We good? We back? We good?
They planned
Oh, we're
everything.
good.
They planned
All right.
everything.
Now this is cool.
It's very good.
I've
This
never
is
even
good
seen you in a car
production.
before.
Not too many. That's look at the playlist, huh?
This is your playlist.
It's a good, yeah.
Your team picked out.
Yeah.
You want to pick a song? Let's test out
Okay,
this
so
sound
let's
system.
try it.
Yo, he
And,
just...
some of the artists I like better than others, but I like the other song better. So I always stuff.
Who's like your top 3 artists?
Well, we love Frank Sinatra, right?
Of course.
And
He's gonna say West.
there's a couple that I really like. But I
Kanye?
don't like the people, so I don't want to really mention their name.
Oh!
Look at this list as an example. So it's such a great list. Aren't the Beatles always good?
Come on, they're the best.
Rolling Stones are always good.
He didn't do it.
Choose one. Let's
Look at that. So
you
let's
go
do-
choose what you like to choose. You
let's-
swipe
He
like
didn't
this.
do it.
That's fantastic, huh? How about, and we like the Beach Boys. We always like the Beach Boys.
We do like the Beach
Who
Boys.
doesn't like the Beach Boys? How about if we did the following? How about thinking that it's going to come back under proper management? How about California Dreaming?
Let's do
Yes?
it.
Good.
Yeah, let's test this thing out. All right. All right, Elon. Let's see how good this system is.
That's a good-looking system.
It is, right?
Wait, I want to see
All
it.
right. Now Spotify is glitching.
You may have.
Oh, hold on.
Oh my god, Chad, it's at 580. It's at 580. Hold on, lock in.
This is another good.
So nice.
Yeah, I wonder if anyone's streaming this on, what's that one platform?
They're legends.
Twitch.
It is.
I may not always love you.
See?
You never did. I'll make you so sure about it.
Now you can't beat that.
He's a real.
Wise men say only fools run,
This is actually kind of compy. Hold on.
but I can't help falling in love with
I'm about to fall asleep. Hold on.
This is all your playlist.
I'm about to fucking fall asleep, bro. Holy shit.
You can't go wrong with this. Come on.
I know so well.
You doing well?
Very good.
Yo, what the hell was I gonna do?
Michael Jackson. Most
Man, he could do everything. Performer too.
the great ballet dancers couldn't learn the movement. They told me we cannot do it.
He was just talented.
Chat, I missed work for this stream. That's crazy. Oh, we better have clips. Chat, we better have clips. I don't care. We better have clips.
I do want to say one thing else. I want to say one thing. This is by far the best. I want to say thank you.
Well,
Trump or Biden?
And
He says Trump or
I do want to say, I do
Yo,
wanna do a
Sleepy
little
Joe
victory.
already. I thought he's out, bro.
I want to step out the car. blast
He's
some
out.
music, and dance because I just had the
DQ.
best stream ever. You were right. You called it right before. What did
Oh,
you?
he's trying
you
to get a
called me in the
TikTok
room
reel
and
with
you
him.
said,
He's trying to get a
"Watch,
TikTok
we're
reel
gonna
with
have
him."
The most hits ever.
I
Watch.
think you will. And do you know what the hits are yet? Do you know? Have
No.
you been able to
I go a lot.
want-
Trump's
when
pretty
will you
funny.
know?
We crashed multiple times.
I think you'll crash, yeah.
I think we're going to see. I'm going to get all the analytics, the real live view count, everything.
Well, you'll let me know, but I think you'll have the biggest show. You know, Nelk had by far their biggest show.
I know. And that was. I hated it when YouTube took them down.
So they had 7.5 million hits in like an hour, and then they were taken down. And I told them they'd be taken down.
And they still left it up.
Wow.
They were
Right.
great. No, they left. But I said YouTube or whoever it was took them down.
Right.
And I said that would happen. And I said, so let me ask you, if that happens, are you going to fold? They said, nope. And they never did. But they were taken down. But they had 7.5 million in a very short period.
Wow.
Never
that's
fold.
crazy. I just seen somebody said with all the
Adin
pages.
fell off on
you know, all the
YouTube.
pages, all the people live rewatching us.
Right.
We had over 1 million.
TTS is
We
off?
hit over 1 million live, which is
You're
amazing.
going to have a
No, it's
lot.
not. I hear it
I
though.
hope you're going to break your record by a lot, and I think you will, for whatever reason. I mean, I won't get into that, but for whatever reason, people seem to like watching. I will say it's an honor to be with you, too.
Thank you.
You're a young guy that's got an amazing, maybe someday you'll run for president.
I don't know about that. I'll leave it to Barron maybe one day.
Barron.
But I would love to help Barron, you know, when it comes to, you know, we need you back in office, man. Let's hit this dance. I also...
How about this song by Elvis?
Elvis? Yo, Don't's a great song.
Oh, great, right? You know what Don't was?
What?
He had the greatest songs of people that left him. Don't leave him.
Let's sad.
Yeah, it's sad. Hurt. That's a sad little life going.
Yeah, that's kind of sad.
True. Yo, what do you mean? What do I think about Nigeria? Isn't that like a third world? I don't even know the words for it.
Elon, you're great.
Is it poverty? I don't know. I don't know about Nigeria. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say about Nigeria.
I'm kidding. She's not really.
Nigeria's.
Let it fly.
She's got to save the country, but it's not going to happen. They're not going to be able to do it.
Chad, I don't want to get canceled. I'm scared to get canceled now.
Great to be with you.
It's great. It's great.
Let's make Kick great again, chat. Let's make Kick great again and ask better questions.
That's the best one. The outro out. You know what I mean?
Right here.
No, I think is it this one?
Yeah.
Let's hop out the car. Let's go.
Dance time. Yo, that car hella makes that noise, bro. Da-da-da. Da-da-da. Chat, hold on. TikTok dance, hold on. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba.
Pretty good, huh? Where's the camera at?
Oh.
Wait, chat, who's the one in green? Hold on.
TikTok. It's going to keep TikTok going. Right? They have no idea what it means. And all it's going to do is be good for China the other way. It's no good. We're going to save TikTok. They want to destroy TikTok. So all of the people on TikTok vote for Trump.
Vote for Trump. And
Chat, who are we voting for this year? Who are we voting for this year?
Any last words?
Last words, come on, say it.
I just want to make sure you break your record. If you don't break your record, I'm disappointed.
I think we broke it.
No, I don't. He did.
We can end that.
Great.
Off stream now? I vote for Messi?
Says, I vote for Messi.
GG. Yo, this is it. Oh, that offline is sick. Chat, we're gonna get an intro soon. Our intro's coming in soon. It's coming. All right, chat. That's about it. Quick little 51 session. You get me? Everyone, back to work. It's Monday. Let's make Kick great again. Let's keep Kick great again, and lock in so we can make more money and send gifts to kick.com/QUAZY. So chat, let's lock in. I need to go eat. And that's about it for today's stream. Chat, I'm gonna play us out. Chat, W fucking stream in there.
You going to work?
Yeah, we gotta go to work. We gotta go to work, baby. We gotta keep the economics forces like balanced with the principal with the All right, I'm out, baby. Join the Discord if you haven't already. Lock the